impressed you the most since spring started?
Which receiver? Well, we haven't had Jay. Amara has had a very good spring so far. Really working hard at his craft. I mean, you would think it felt like he just picked up where he left off against Florida. Grant Perry, same thing. Really good spring so far. Picked up where he left off. Drake Harris has had a really good last 2 days. Had his best day today. Really making some plays with his. He's got amazing jumping ability. We all know he's a basketball player, right? So, but he's shown that ability. And then Amir Mitchell's come in, and he's competing. These guys are supposed to be in high school right now, and he's practicing as hard as he can. And Mo Ways has improved a lot. Mo Ways I'm not sure I can remember a drop so far in spring. I think Mo Ways leads us with the least amount of drops. So it's been a good. Those guys have all come in, and they've all done a nice job coming back and kind of letting us pick up where we left off.
What kind of things are you able to do with them this year now that you're not kind of building the foundation like last spring was, or introduce you how much further ahead?
Yeah, well, we're a little light on numbers until the next batch comes in terms, we got 4 or 5 guys coming in. So in terms of what we're doing is we're just building. We're just building off of what we did and asking these guys to really push themselves and fight through it. And they become really well conditioned. And then you're able to kind of tweak a route or tweak a release or change some things up. Hey, this is how we did it all of last fall. Here's you on film rather than here's Allen Robinson on film, or rather than here's Brandon Marshall on film. Here's you on film. Now how can we make that better?
With so few, are you able to do more individual tweaking?
Yeah, that is one of the benefits of where we're at right now, that we could really, you could really hone in and focus in and spend the time getting, Amir caught up to speed, getting Grant ready to play outside and inside, really focusing in on Mo Waits playing both spots in the perimeter, and just kind of making those, hey, in 1-on-1s, here's you running the route, here's you last year running the route. Look at the difference.
After what Mara and JU gave you last year, what do you still need from a third wide receiver or a fourth wide receiver?
Well, we need more production. We need someone else to be in that range of 40 or 50 catches. We need Amara and JU to be in the range of 75 catches. They need to get up. And the third receiver needs to then bring his numbers up. Maybe our third receiver is at 20 or something. Let's get to 40. Let's get to 2 more first downs a game. Give us 2 more first downs a game. Give us 1 more explosive play game. Keep us on the field for 1 more drive, and then allow us to play with more guys. Let's play with more receivers. And get more guys ready to go. And it'll be fun to see what these guys can do.
What did you learn from that? What are you going to take back to the defensive side of the ball?
It's amazing, just like working with Coach Jay, who's a great coach. Just everything that comes with that territory, and there's so many details that come to every position that you can't even begin to explain. And so whenever I'm lined up as defensive end, I feel like I already have an edge because I know where they're lined up. I already know a lot of our offense. Like if they told me to play, I'd be able to tell you where I go. So I know based on where they align, how they align, like where their eyes are going, just like stuff that I would do, I'm able to take over and use it to my advantage. And it's paid off dividends. So if at anything, it was well worth just learning football.
How big do you want to get? I mean, they say that you're 6'3", 245. I mean, what would you like to be going into fall camp next year?
Weighing at 243 on Monday. I plan on weighing around 250 next year, but at the same time, like with Coach Brown's defense, like I said, there's a lot of blitzing, and it's just a lot of running. And Coach Harbaugh, the way his practices are set up, there's a lot of conditioning. So I got to be in the best shape that I could be, and fat is the enemy of speed, as Coach Harbaugh would say. So I try to get fast and big and powerful. There's an expression, you think like Rafiki from Lion King, you think smart, you train to be like a cheetah, like fast, and you train also to be like a bear, so you're strong.
Very bad. We're all competing for that. Get on the field, getting playing time, different formations, different personnel we use on the offense. But all the receivers are working hard, just making plays every day in practice. So just staying together and just working hard and come work at practice every day to make a play.
Where do an extra 40 or 50 catches come from?
When they throw it to you, you catch the ball. But our offense is very complex. A lot of guys get open different ways. So when you got opportunity to catch the ball, you can make a play and help the team move the ball.
Haven't had a drop yet this spring, is that right?
Yeah, just worked a lot on the off season, catching a lot of jugs, doing hand grip work, extra work, forearm work, just make sure I have strong hands. So, like I said, when the ball comes my way, it's a sure catch.
Was that a weakness of yours that you wanted to address?
I wasn't a weakness, but I definitely got better at it. Playing receiver, that's your job, is to run routes, block, and catch the ball. So if you can't catch the ball, you're not going to play. So I made that a very big point and emphasis in the offseason, and it's been working off and paying off, so I'm just keep working hard to make sure that I keep that up.
Last year, Harbaugh said a lot of time you're on the field, it was because of your blocking abilities. How do you kind of reconcile, your desire to catch passes with also still, the force blocking?
With our offense, though, you got to do both. You got to block and catch. Sometimes just to get better at both every day, and just let them use me where they see fit, so I can make plays and help the team out.
The opening at the quarterback position, how have you seen Alex adjusting to that?
He's doing well. We all the quarterbacks are getting a lot of reps, so I get to see him. We catch a lot. He's doing well. They're all doing well.
And you obviously have quite a bit of chemistry with him, but not knowing who the quarterback is going to be, is it difficult to kind of get a chemistry with all of them, knowing that one of those guys is going to be the one?
Yeah, there's chemistry between us all, though. All the work we put in the off season. We didn't know our quarterback last year, and then Jake came in, and we all started clicking, and so as practice goes on, we'll all be in sync.
How different are the quarterbacks from each other?
They all play the same. I think they stay in the third pocket, present quarterbacks. They're good size, all of them, and they all have strong arms.
What have been your early impressions of Amir Mitchell?
Amir, great body, great size. He's got good speed, good hands. He's picking up the offense pretty well too. I just was here last year, so I can understand some of his struggles if he learning the playbook. But he's doing it real well.
John and Shane, two guys who sat out with action last year, obviously, but they've had a year now to just pretty much work with the new coaching staff. What have you seen? Have you seen them getting better over the year?
Yeah. Coach Harbaugh's main goal is just progression, and Coach Fish always says, you got to be better than the last day. We take it to heart. Just right after practice, we all walk through the routes that we messed up on, and we're just trying to get the little things together so that we can all get the big things going.
Coach Fish said it might be the same situation as last year, where you don't know who the starter is until he comes out for the first play. Do you believe that?
Yeah, it's a real tight race, and we're still early. We're still spring ball. We don't play for 100 some days still, but we're just taking it day by day, letting them compete.